How do you create a vision board and then achieve every goal that you put on your vision board? Watch this entire video to find out what the secret is. You know, this is an article about how I went from broke to millionaire in just 3.5 years. So I'm going to tell you the story behind this article and how I did it. Now, as you're watching this video, maybe you're thinking to yourself, how do you do that? How do you make such transformation? And the answer is that when I was in my early 20s, I really struggled to achieve my goal. I would write down my goals. I would even make plans. However, I failed to achieve them again and again and again. And to say the least, I felt so disappointed. I felt frustrated. I felt fearful that I just wasn't good enough. Now, the turning point in my life is when I hired a coach. I paid 2.6 million baht to hire my own top-notch coach to help me achieve my goals. Can you imagine paying 2.6 million baht? What happened is that I learned this proven process, and part of that process was to design your vision board and how to do it. And the results were quite phenomenal. By following the coach's process, I got really motivated. And by being motivated, I realized that at least 90% of success is having that big why that drives you to do whatever it takes to achieve your goal. So the result was quite great. I was able to increase my income by 600% within just 2 months. And that was the best result I ever got in my life. That was the most money I had ever made. But the beauty of that is I continued to use the system for 3.5 years and I became a millionaire. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the transformation? Let me share with you 3 secrets to create a vision board that you can use right away. You know, the first secret to designing a vision board is you have to really get that big why. You have to take every area of your life. You have to take your emotion and you have to set a goal. Your health, your physical body, have a goal there. Your relationship, what is your goal for that? You have to have goals for your career or business. You have to have a goal for your finances. And you have to have these goals that really, something you really want. Like, what do you really want? And then you put your SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound, and you put pictures on there. And then you find out, why do I want that? And you do your vision board. Like, that's your dream life. When you look at it, you should feel like that is the kind of life I want to live. That's what a vision board is. Now, a lot of people make vision boards and it doesn't really change their life. So that brings us to secret number 2. You have to feel it. You have to have an emotion as you look at your vision board. You know, I do one-on-one coaching and many people hire me to coach them today. They send me their vision board by email or line. And then they ask me, Michael, what do you think of my vision board? And I always tell them the same question. How do you feel about it? Do you feel this vision board inspires you? Do you feel passion to live that kind of life? If we don't have a feeling when we look at our future that motivates us, then we're not doing it the right way. The other thing that's important is I tell them is like, if you do have that emotion, the next step is every day you got to take time and you got to look at each goal on your vision board and you got to ask yourself, if I achieve that, how will I feel? This is what I call activating your why. Because a lot of people, they put the vision board on their wall even, but then they never look at it again. And that's why it doesn't work. You have to activate your why. Does that make sense? So every day you get on the rebounder, if you may, that's what I did, and you bounce on your rebounder, you look at your vision board, and then you ask yourself, how do I feel when I achieve this goal or that goal or this goal? And you put your feeling going up, which brings us to secret number 3. And secret number 3 is to program your brain for massive success, to do whatever it takes. So already you're feeling lots of emotion, right? As you imagine your goals as already achieved. And the way we condition our brain, as we're feeling successful, as we're feeling determination, as we're feeling successful, we must repeat the following phrase. I will do whatever it takes to live my dream life. And you do that for 5 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, depending on how much time you're willing to commit to this daily routine. But what that does is it conditions you to break through any obstacle. Because the reason I say that, there are 2 kinds of people. The first person is a person who's gonna make excuses. Why I cannot achieve my goal? And they give you a story, and that story is never true, but it's kind of a, way out of their commitment. But the second kind is a person who will do whatever it takes. So when you're in a beautiful state, and you're repeating to yourself, I will do whatever it takes because I really want this dream life, then you're conditioning your brain for success. Does that make sense? Can you see how important it is for you to, number 1, know your goal and why and what kind of life you want to live? Number 2, activate your why, right, by feeling it. And number 3, condition it with affirmations or incantations, if you don't want to call it that, by saying it out loud. I will do whatever it takes to live my dream life. Keep repeating that over and over again as you feel these beautiful statements, okay? If you do that, you'll be really successful. And now we're using the vision board to maximize our power. If you like this video, then share this video, because when you're sharing this video, you're not just sharing a video, but you're helping somebody else to transform their life. So share this video right now.